As part of y'all's delving, I think one of the problems is that we have state troopers out there who had no business being state troopers in the first place. And what I mean by that is beginning with cadet class, well, not beginning, I was going to say beginning with cadet class 99, but it actually was 2 classes before that. There was massive cheating scandal. The answers to exams were handed out on flash drives, and rather than doing anything about it, in typical LSP fashion, they put out a press release saying, oh, these cadets didn't realize these were the actual examination questions. They thought it was just study guide material. Everybody's laughing. I mean, the insulting of the intelligence of the voters of this state to actually put something like that out. And some of the ones that were involved, not in Ronald Greene, but in other ones up in that part of the country, were some of the ones allegedly who got flash drives. So is the Justice Department doing any delving into whether, and if so, are they going to do something to ensure nothing like that happens again? Furthermore, I've been told, and trust me, I've done an awful lot. Anybody who knows me knows I get a lot of information on state police, a lot. And the people know that they can trust me that I won't reveal their identities. But the captains reportedly have been giving out the questions for promotional exams. And we just saw last week a situation where a trooper, pretty strong evidence that he falsified a DWI situation. Well, they're telling me they don't even have questions on the promotional exam on DWI arrest. So how would they even know how to properly do it? It's not being tested. So is the Justice Department doing anything to try to restore some level of integrity to where we can, and that's to mention nothing about all of the promotions of troopers with extremely problematic past. How this is happening, I don't know. But I know one thing, you can't let 3 nights of news go by, and I'll give a big shout out to Chris Nakamoto, and I work well with him, but he exposes a lot of it. It's not just, oh, if this happened once or twice, you'd say, well, everything's got a bad apple here. And this is not a bad apple in one barrel. Most of the barrel is bad. Most of the barrel is bad. And it's taken years to get this kind of root corruption that exists in this agency. So I'll shut up and let you respond if you can.
I'll try. First of all, let me just say, I hear and I feel your anger. I do. I hear that, and we've heard that a lot. And I wish there was something better to say in the moment, at this particular moment, than I hear and I feel it, but we do. In terms of what we're doing, so first of all, the reason why we're here is because there have been repeated problems, and every 3 days you see something on the news. That's why we're here. We have a small office in DC that does these types of investigations. We have limited resources. We get lots of referrals from about agencies all around the country. And we can't do as many of these investigations as we would like to do. But we opened this investigation because we see the repeated problems that you all see. So that's why we're here. And now that we are here, we will do a top to bottom, we are doing a top to bottom review of the agency. And like I said, it's not enough to find that there is a problem, or that there is a pattern or practice of violations of the Constitution or federal law. We have to diagnose it, because that's how we get reforms going forward that fix the problem. So we will look at everything from hiring, to training, to promotions, to discipline, to how they do internal investigations within the state police, to how supervision works, to, I mean, this whole range, how their policies are written, how, not just training at the academy, although we're certainly looking at that, but how they're trained kind of on an ongoing basis. So we will look at the whole laundry list of issues.